Hello, I'm back once again. And for today, I've planned the usual that I've been doing for the last multiple months because I only play Stormworks for 2 hours a week. These 2 hours. And what I'm going to be doing is interior work. Even more. More interior, more fun. Maybe even some paint. You know, why not? Who cares? But yeah, let's get into it. Then shall we? Should probably give you guys audio. Because why not? Might notice I've changed my camera because I realized I might have been looking very massive. When I looked at when I put myself at full screen, I was kind of big instead of measuring it with half screen, basically. If you split screen, it does get fucked. But now it's less fucked. Should be at least. I mean, I might be tiny on phones, but who watches Twitch on a phone? Like sometimes I've done that, and it's generally not a good sign. Like trying to keep up with and the stream and chat just gets too messy. Let's see if one of these will help because my throat is still a bit sore. Come on, 90%. 100. And big boat. Yes, big boat with proper systems. If I remember correctly, right? I'm not opposed to testing my own systems again. You know, just to start out with. You know, you gotta have a good start, right? Involving multiple sets of C4. Like 4 C4. Just... Ooh, I managed to hit the battery. You can already see the crew cabins are being filled. Should probably do something about that fire though. Did I not leave any empty spaces here? Oh, well, I did here. Is the fire taken care of already? Fire is taken care of. Oh, that's annoying. Well, I need to turn one little thing on. Infinite electric. Because all my systems need to keep working. The anchor room is not working. Might that be happening when I let... Will both lights turn on when I open the valves to... Yeah, that turns on. The anchor room doesn't. Are those doors still shut? Might have to go diving here. Just have to make sure every single room floods. That means turning the bilge pumps off to save some time here. Right, there we go. Now we're gonna have to go up. And then forward again. Now we can see if the lights are turning on. The pump room has filled up, is filling up. Not all rooms are filling up yet. The logic room is filling up. The bridge, the captain's quarters, the anchor room is not working. I have to work on that. This is why you test systems. This is why I test systems with C4. Now there should be... See, this room is starting to fill up. The pump room is starting to fill. These are not filling up yet. This one should... Oh, I know that... Wait. I damaged that fluid sensor. Where's the anchor room? Battery. Anchor. Not damaged. One is not working. The fact that the... have not decided yet a room. Not yet decided it. That one is working, I understand. But it should be getting water in the bridge. No, it is all still go... Wait, it probably should help by doing that. And maybe this. Or this. Or this. Should probably help. Combination with this. Should all help. Wait, I have two doors here as well. Yeah, that shows the bridge is flooding, but... I'm annoyed why this one isn't working. Just send a request to me on Discord. Let me check. Huh. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Battery room is almost full. Room cabinets are filling up. Like my anchor room is almost completely filled. Yet the light is not on. Right now we're flooding. Now this should turn on as well. I don't know what it is with this shit, but it should be... Oh, it is flooding quite rapidly, actually. Oh boy. But usually this room floods slowly, like incredibly slowly, basically nothing. I am from the Netherlands. A land with questionable decisions. Especially the language. Speak from experience, Dutch is an annoying language. To learn and speak. It should. Probably if I wait till it's fully flooded, like... Captain's quarters are starting to flood. The bridge is almost flooded with those 4 not turned on. This one is turned on though. I need to travel to the bridge here. Oh, the logic... I haven't done the logic room correctly. But apart from all the other rooms, they should be flooded. Like this is entirely underwater. Yeah, the logic room is now flooding as well. Should probably open up this door. Whoop. For balancing reasons. Because look. The water level. Oh look, we're underwater. Turning this boat into a submarine. Wait, is that door closed? There we go, now we have more flow into this room. That should increase the speed quite rapidly. I mean, the more we stabilize on the ground, the better, right? Should have hit more at the back. Hey, at least we have some progress here. It is going up quite quickly though. For a room this size. It is going up rather quickly. Yeah, it is still going up. Pretty soon. Like as soon as it reaches here, it should be it should start flooding this. But at that point, shouldn't it be? Oh boy, we're too tilted. We are too tilted to even go up anymore. So if we want to go up, we have to wait for the ship to stabilize at the bottom of the ocean. Or the bottom of the dock here. Which I feel like our friend is touched. Because we're not, like, pivoting down extremely. It's just that even when crouched... Alright, we're almost entering this room, which means I'm just gonna free cam into the bridge again. Right, the lower engine room is... This one is not working. It is very annoying. Because my right ear shut itself again. Which is annoying me. Like, this one isn't working because the thing's broken, so of course. The lower engine room is currently filling up with water from one side. Battery room is filled up. Right now I can only hear it very vaguely. Waiting for the engine control room and upper engine room to start flooding. The lower engine room has already started flooding. As you can see, we're kind of sinking crooked. But that so far only took 17 minutes. And this should be the upper engine room. Yeah, it is slowly filling up. That's because it is not here yet. It is not here by a long shot. Although it is still filling up. Because, you know, making a ship sink is funny. I also just looked at the floor and realized it was kind of dark gray because angles. And it is going to eventually be the floor color, I feel like. Oh look, water. Imagine just being on a massive ocean liner and just water right ahead. Imagine how much annoyance you would generate with other people if you just said water right ahead. Or water dead ahead and just saying, yeah, there's water ahead of us. First time to realize that it is just the bloody ocean. It is almost past that singular corner. How is it up here? Cannot even get... Yeah, it just won't let me. I'll have to press the home button and just do it that way. And I find out that I cannot fit through a too wide gap anymore without crawling. That the water in here is actually pretty far up. What about the logic room? Pretty far up here as well. Is it decently close to the door? Small bit. Then it's just a waiting game. Wait, that gives me an idea. Can I start the engines? Nope, I cannot start the engines. Tried to start an engine, or 6 of them. Did not work out at all. Yes, is it right up here already? Almost. It is almost around that corner, then just going up. Around here, through the door. Flooding the engine room. Actually, the more this floods it, the more flooded it gets. The flatter the ship becomes, right? That makes sense. Which means, or the lower the back of the ship goes. It immediately translates to this ship will have all its rooms flooded quicker. Yes, there's definitely heavy movement in that water. Definitely. And maybe because that room is yeah, that room is going. I think it has reached its second door. You know, we can check with the camera. Oh, it has definitely reached the second door. ship has reached the bottom. Which means pretty soon. And upper engine room is flooded as well. All we need is the engine control room. It will still flood into here. Gets the chance. Or it will flood into that room, but it will take a bit before it leaks into this room. But hey, at least there's water in here now. Oh, now this one is flooding as well. Don't know where from. Oh, probably because that water there is getting decently high. As soon as you walk closer to it, it starts to disappear because Stormworks water is dumb. Oh, hey, look! It is actually mostly. I fell through the hatch.
Hello.
Hello.
Hast thou bought flowers?
Yes.
Okay.
And instead of buying it, instead of buying a flower which requires to be in water, I bought a plant.
So you bought a cactus?
No. Because if you buy a plant instead of a bunch of flowers, it becomes a lot easier to transport. They'd have to find a pot though, but the total amount spent was like 15 bucks. So I remained well within budget and got a pretty fancy plant.
Well, that's good. I spend 4 hours or something, 3 hours, between 3 and 4 hours downloading music.
Ah.
Turns out you can just stick a USB stick into that car and it will work.
Hmm.
The USB is full now. I can't fit any more on there.
But can you also just plug your phone in and then have it connect to your phone?
Yes, I'm assuming you can. If it can take a USB, surely it will take information from a phone.
Good, because then I can just connect my phone.
Can I just see how many files are on that one USB stick?
I think you can.
How? I want to know how much music I actually downloaded, because I put them all in folders.
Oh, you put them all in folders.
Yeah, so that there's some organization.
I would have just, you know what's gonna happen now, Jim?
Hmm.
If you plug it in.
Oh no, I tested it.
Yeah, but doesn't it see the folder says like albums?
Yes, but that doesn't matter, because you can just press the random button and it will just pick one from any file.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, those are underwater as well, so those are... Oh, that's dangerous. If the funnels go underwater, then they start to, push liquid out into the, upper engine room. But if I could put my phone to it, I can easily do something. And that is just say, right, I'm gonna go and play a bunch of me. I'm gonna go play the music for my playlist, which is long. Why is this emptying? Why it empty? Why it start emptying? Is it because it's on a flatter surface? Let me see what lights are on. So yeah, only the anchor room is not working. All the other ones are working.
I can see how much there is now that I've put it all in folders.
You can go into a folder.
Yeah, then I can see it, but like I don't want to count.
How many folders do you have?
23.
Ah, how many songs per folder?
That very much depend. Like the one with Armored Core only has 2. But Elden Ring has 15.
I guess this room is emptying itself as well. Why are these rooms emptying themselves?
But I got some good stuff, you know. I got Persona, I got Nier, I
Don't
got
tell me the bilge pumps are on.
Mario.
Yep. Oh, come on, let me
I got
just...
Supersonic Racing.
Nice, I have to turn Infinite Electric back off. Because it was turning my pumps on, which apparently was enough to where it was pumping water out of the boat instead of into it. But now that we know that everything's working, I just want to see it flood the entire ship. That's pretty much the reason why. But, so we should have enough music. I mean, I don't know how long
What
that
else?
the playlist of yours is.
Well, I've downloaded probably at least 150 songs.
Let me check how long my playlist is that I've made for.
Possibly more. Some
Because
of which take like 7 minutes.
I know my usual driving playlist is around that amount of songs as well. Hopefully it doesn't go play it immediately because it immediately says, oh, connected and listening to this. It is... I don't know how many songs, it's 4 hours and 57 minutes.
I can't really check that stuff, I don't think.
That's a neat thing about Spotify.
I can see that that USB station only has 7.94 MBs left out of the 956.
So you have a 1 gigabyte... only a 1 gigabyte USB stick?
Apparently.
Pathetic.
I don't know, it's a really old one that I think got for school at some point.
Like, I've bought one like at the end of primary school, you know, when you have those, when you have to get those like...
Yeah.
we
So
have
did
to
I.
like
I'm
basically
pretty
go
sure I
from
got
door
it.
to door.
Pretty sure I got it for primary school as well.
That was kind of fun as a kid, just go from door to door. Saying, do you want to buy stuff? It's for a good cause. And then either yes or no.
Really? I leave your stream for 2 seconds and it's like, hey, look, have another ad.
That is Twitch.
Get it.
I don't like Stormworks water. Why the fuck does it have to leave when I get close? And why does my monitor go black again? Like, me and a friend even looked at it this morning, but then it didn't do it. Of course, because somebody else would be looking at it. And yet my monitor still sometimes just goes blank, then comes back again. Thanks, MSI, for the amazing update. The amazing update that they've made. Like, I updated my drivers, and at that point, all things went haywire. It's just...
I found it. It's 157 files.
Eh.
I was really close with my guess.
Yes. My normal driving playlist is 150 songs, which results in about 8 hours.
Well, I'm guessing I'm around that as well then.
8 hours of music for like...
So, okay, I think the average for these songs is like 4 to 5 minutes, probably. So,
Jim, we're only gonna drive a maximum of 5 hours. I also made a playlist. And I assume to kind of focus on driving or make it easier, it's going to be whoever drives gets to do music.
10 point... if they're an average of 4 minutes, I have 10.5 hours.
Oh boy. Oh, that's my problem. Should be fixed. But we should test if purely that light works. That's why you do system testing.
So...
with C4. Because yes, you need to test your ship's durability with C4.
Also, after you're done with streaming, I've got something very amazing for you. Because something else happened in relation to the Australian breakdance lady.
You mean the more of a random...
Yes.
Random moves and called it breakdancing?
So I watched the freaking... what's that called in English? Like the news for children, like the NOS.
Oh, I know what you mean.
News for children. I watched their article on it because I was like, what are they gonna say about this? And they just straight up lie.
How would they lie?
Okay, so they're like, she gets bullied for it now because a lot of people think it was bad.
Of course, because it was.
And then they said that at least the Australians were proud of her. And I was just like, that's just straight up not true. There's literally, like, there's now, like, they're now looking at how she even got in. A lot of Australians are questioning what she was even doing. I've not seen an Australian be proud of it.
Or you're seeing it's just
other than herself.
Or you're seeing just an Australian who is like getting hated from all sides because why? Because of course that makes sense. If your performance is so abysmal.
Yeah. Turns out she wasn't even a breakdancer. I think she did ballet or something. Like she no, not ballet. She did more traditional dancing.
So you go into the Olympics with the entirely wrong genre of music.
Apparently.
How the fuck do you do that?
Don't know. They're looking into that.
Alright, ship paint time. What
like
color do I paint my ship?
The people that voted to get her in, right? They're checking, like, do they have a relation with her or something? Like, is there anything there?
Who did you have to do it with in order to get in there? That is the question. Let me check for the anchor. Yeah, it can get lower. And my screen just goes black and then comes back within like a very short amount of time. I'm
Wait,
still
Jesse did
annoyed.
another Bob Ross video.
I'm still annoyed because it is like a very intermittent issue. And I feel like it's literally just a graphical issue because of the new update. Which means I hate it more because why would an update mess up the entire fucking system? Why did Nvidia not test their things properly? You know, like any other thing should do. CrowdStrike. Yeah. Test your updates before you put them out, not just say, oh yeah, this fixes that problem, and then be proud of what you've done, only to realize that what you've done is mess up half the world. I can pull it closer. There we go. Then what do I paint my ship? Do I go with blue? It's a pretty long ship. I just like, let me try a bit on the bow here. Because you kind of want to get the bottom of it red. So what I can do is just red, white, and blue. You know, the Dutch flag, but upside down. It's always funny when like Americans say red, white, and blue because, yeah, I always just think of, huh, that's the same color as the Dutch flag. Now my screen's just turning more black more often. And I despise it. Like, this is a serious issue. Hold on, I have an idea. What if and hear me out on this one. Wait, did I? No. No, 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 no. 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 Oh, I only figured out the 45 minutes that I didn't change my source. So I stream it in a black screen with the overlay for 45 minutes. No. But what I'm gonna try to do.
I've had that before. Yeah, I've had that before too.
Is if I can get my second monitor back for like more than a second, please. Yeah, thank you.
Is Nvidia still screwing that thing over?
Not a video broadcast.
Oh.
Like that was just with Elden Ring. That's the same thing with Satisfactory. But I'm gonna go underneath my desk.
With Elden Ring, actually, that might be.
It is not seamless co-op. It does the same with Satisfactory, and that doesn't run any mods.
No. It might be the setting for like, do you have it on full screen or on borderless window? Because I think I had something similar at first as well, but I may not.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna try is go under my desk and unplug monitor 2.
Okay.
and see if unplugging and plugging it back in makes it work. So I'll be back. Jim, I will be able to hear stuff, but just entertain my chat for a bit.
How do I entertain your chat?
I don't know, talk about some random things.
Okay, which one?
I don't know.
What should I talk about, chat? The Bible, Greek myth, Elden Ring lore. If I really have to, FNAF lore, though I'd rather not, because it's a mess. We could talk about Greek myth, okay? We will talk about how they believed humanity was made. So one day Zeus was like, what if, as a funny we make a race of beings that look like us, like the gods, but they're not as powerful, but they have the intelligence and the form of the gods. And so he goes to his best friend, Prometheus, who is a Titan, but he fought on Zeus' side in the war against the Titans, and they're best friends. And he asks him if he can make something like that. And Prometheus says, yeah, sure. And he starts sculpting humans, which is very interesting because that's actually kind of similar to how Adam was made. Adam was also sculpted in the Bible. But so he makes some humans, and then a couple days later, Zeus comes back. And in his enthusiasm, he accidentally steps on 2 of them, which is why there are no blue or purple humans. And he took Athena with him, and Athena breathed life into the humans, and then there were humans, and Zeus was like, okay, now we can interact with them, but never give them fire because that's dangerous. And then Prometheus was like, no, they should have fire. And so he climbs the Olympus and gives fire to the humans and teaches them how to do smithing. And well, that Zeus didn't like that Prometheus did that and punished him for it.
I'm grabbing my phone because I need a light, because DisplayPort is a fucking joke.
Do you still hear me?
Yes, I could see her the entire time. The problem is DisplayPort is a fucking joke to plug in, so I need my light. I need a light, so I'm grabbing my phone. But continue your story.
I mean, that was pretty much the end. I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about what Zeus did to Prometheus on Twitch.
Don't.
I think it should be fine, actually. Basically, he had him chained to a rock, and then a bird would come and eat his, I think his stomach every day. Because he's a Titan, so it grows back every day.
I need to go to my settings, actually, because this is an actual issue. Does it recognize that... Oh boy, it does not recognize that there's a secondary display here. It has turned off. Shit. This is some technical issues here. God damn it.
Do you need me to tell another story?
Well, I need to go back there again. Because
okay, well, what story do I tell next?
First I'm gonna put it on be right back. Sure.
Did they still... You know Sisyphus?
Dude having to push a rock up a hill?
Yes. Do you know why?
Probably as punishment.
Yes. Okay. So indeed, a lot of people know Sisyphus because he pushes the rock. So he was a king, and he was getting old, and so eventually, obviously, death came for him. Thanatos, basically the Grim Reaper in Greek myth, comes to him to take him to the underworld. And tells him, those chains wouldn't hold me, they are not strong enough. And Sisyphus says, yes, they are. So Sisyphus is like, no, they are not. Let me show you. And he chains up Thanatos and puts him in the closet, because apparently you can do that. And then he doesn't die, because the Grim Reaper is just out now. And the gods do not like this, especially Ares is kind of pissed at this, because the soldiers in the wars, Ares is the god of war. And soldiers, they're being injured, dead and everything, and they're just alive. And obviously Hades doesn't get any new people in the underworld. So eventually they find Thanatos in the closet of Sisyphus. And so now Sisyphus can continue, or Thanatos can continue his job. And he first back to Sisyphus, because he's defeated death, you're going now. And Sisyphus knew it wouldn't last. So he tells his wife, when I die, do not put coins in my eyes to pay the toll for the underworld. Do not clean my body, and just throw me out the window so that the dogs will eat me. Which, in ancient Greece, this was like horrible. You're not supposed to do these things to a body. But she did, and so he did not have. He couldn't pay Chiron to cross the river Styx. So instead he swam to the underworld, which is apparently very painful. And he ended up in Hades' palace. Or castle, palace, whatever. Hades' place. But Hades was known. Instead, Persephone, the queen of the underworld, for half a year, was home. And she sees him and is like, what happened to you? And he said, well, my wife didn't give me money for the toll. She didn't clean my body, and she just threw me out the window. And Persephone, being the queen of the underworld, was very pissed at this. And so she says, I will curse her, I will punish her, I will set this right. And he says, I have an idea. What if you revive me, and then I can torment her for you? And she's like, oh, that's actually a good idea. And he's like, what if you revive me, but in my 20s, so that I can torment her until she's dead? And she's like, sure. So he gets sent back. He's reborn as a 20-year-old. And he obviously doesn't punish his wife because he asked for this. So now he's living happily again for another like 60 years or something, or 40. I don't know how old exactly he went. And well, then that eventually, of course, it was over, and Thanatos came again. Actually, no, this time Hermes himself came. Hermes comes for people of great importance, and Hermes is like, you've cheated death twice, which is impressive. So you can either now cross the river and go to the underworld, or you can push that rock. And if you get the rock on the hill, you will be accepted as a god of the Olympus. And so he's like, well, that rock, it doesn't look that heavy, and it will be fine. So he starts pushing. And it goes pretty well. He's nearly at the top, but no, not too bad. It rolled back. But, for a first attempt, this seems very doable. So he tries again. And again. And again. But he can't go back. He can't go to the underworld now. He cannot give up anymore. That's not allowed. He has to now push this rock for eternity until he finishes it and is allowed on the Olympus. It's unclear if the rock is actually cursed. It probably is. It would be a very Zeus thing to do, to just curse the rock so that he can't push it up. But that's unclear.
I have managed to kind of like plug it back in.
I see, because I
But
see gameplay.
yes, but I still just get a black fucking monitor. My settings recognizes it's there, so it's not with the cable.
Can you see chat?
Like I have to do that on my phone now.
I thought you used phone for your face cam.
That's an old phone.
Oh, okay. This is a surprisingly good camera for an old phone.
Yep. But that doesn't. I'm still annoyed by the fact that for some reason. Wait, I don't know if that crashes something. That's the issue. Will it crash something if I reset my graphics card?
I don't know. Will
That's
it?
the annoyance. Because if it does crash something, then I have a problem. But it could solve my problem.
I see.
Because graphics card. You know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna do... that. Nothing crashed. So far, so good. Like, my cursor can even move on the monitor. It just gets no display. Which, yeah.
Huh.
Thanks, NVIDIA. Love it.
I'm gonna actually set my alarm right now so that I don't forget it.
Yeah, so because if I arrive at the station, you used to have to leave home.
So you arrive there at around 8, so I'm gonna set my thing for around 7.
So you just have an hour to get yourself ready and get going.
Half an hour, you know.
Half an hour to get going, is it half an hour to get to the train station?
A little shorter. It's like 20 minutes, but I'm also gonna, you know, get gas and I want to have some room.
And probably also want to park.
Yeah, that depends. If I arrive there and you're already there, then I can just stop next to the road and pick you up.
Yeah. I am willing to teach you how to park. Would be a lot cheaper than...
I know how to park. I'm not good at it.
Then why were you so hesitant yesterday?
I still am. But like, it's not that I can't do it.
It's just confidence.
It's just, well, that too. The last time it was actually kind of funny when I had to go pick up my brother because he was like coming back from a school trip.
Yeah.
And so I had to pick him up and I just placed the car like in a spot there. And I was like, oh, you know, I don't need to be that critical about this because he would be. But I parked the car. I didn't notice this when as I left it, but I parked it like extremely close on the car next to me. And so like both we couldn't open the door on that side of the car, right? Like and neither could he, of course. And like it was like in the back corner of my car, there was like maybe 2 centimeters between, maybe
So,
less.
if you,
And I came back with my brother to my car, and then that guy also just came to his car, and he was like, "What is this?" Now, he was very helpful in getting me out, because then I noticed that it was kind of very close. I was like, "Oh shit, that's a bit really close." I would definitely have hit his car probably if he wasn't there kind of steering, like doing like the gestures.
yeah. I mean, if you're pretty much both straight, then it's just a matter of drive straight out before you even think about turning.
Yeah, I know.
But like,
Also,
if so,
Jewel,
yes,
you're painting this ship upside down.
yes, I know, but red is usually put on the bottom of ships to indicate how low they can go.
I know, but you could have made it a Dutch flag.
I've made it a Dutch flag.
No, it's upside down. It's the French flag. Unless you're one of these people that like protest by taping the reverse Dutch flag on the fucking
And this will be a
like
normal flag once the
the
ship
lights.
capsizes. If the ship flips over, it will be a normal.
Oh, I see.
Also, I just thought of something, right? With flags, it is like if you put the flag upside down, it is a sign that you are in distress.
Yeah.
But what if
What
your
if you're
flag
in
is
Japan,
symmetrical?
though? Yeah, what if you're in Japan?
Or in the United Kingdom?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? Your flag is symmetrical, hang it upside down.
You hang it diagonal.
No, hang it backwards. Just, oh wait, the flags are on both sides. Shit.
I don't know, you paint a banana on it or something.
Oh shit, the flag is a banana on it.
It's I mean, what's his name? Like the Turkish Erdogan, like the Turkish
Yeah.
dude. He did call the Netherlands a like banana republic.
That's a bit unfair towards actual banana republics. You know, the countries of Central America that have literally just been, like, forced into kind of slave labor and making the US as much profit as possible. Like, the US literally made sure that there was a president in some countries, of course, totally independent, that was with the fruit companies. You want to know something funnier, Jim? One of those fruit companies that actually was a problem with the banana republics is now a certain banana company. They used as a dancer, as a mascot.
Wait, a dancer?
Chiquita Banana.
Does Chiquita have a dancer?
Or well, at least something like that.
Let
Like
me
a
look up
woman-
the banana dancer.
A woman. No, I would be concerned about the things you're getting if you
How
look
do you
up
even write? How do you even write that company's name?
Chiquita. I don't know, but that company is just. If you go throughout its history, it is kind of scuffed. It is messed up.
Dancer. What the fuck?
What?
She has a fucking fruit bowl on her head.
Yes.
And no, wait, those are flowers. Okay, she has flowers on her shoulders. I was for a moment I thought she had fruit on her shoulders too. Wait, what is this? This is an actual banana, but in a dress and with a fucking fruit bowl on top,
Perfect.
and a lady's face on it. Miss Chiquita.
Yeah, but apparently.
Wait,
Company-
is there a dancing video of this shit?
But apparently before they.
Oh, that's loud. Oh god. No, but there's music.
But apparently before the company actually started named Chiquita, it was just, I think it was Standard Fruit Company. It was scuffed.
Did they not have any money back when this was made?
I don't know.
Because the person singing can't sing.
But Jim, how you feel if just a random other country decides, well, we have companies in your country that we find very important, so we're just gonna stage a coup here and we're gonna put our guy in power just so, you know, they don't have to pay minimum wages and all that stuff. They can just immediately continue selling bananas.
I'm currently watching an ad, I think from 1944. And why does this ad just sound like a news, like someone reading the news? It's like that's it. It's that important. It's bananas.
I'm gonna call it just exterior instead of exterior lights. But that, like, they just wanted as much
there's an
banana.
animation.
From 1944. Guess what was happening at that time?
Oh God. I just watched a banana sing and dance for me.
Has your life been fulfilled?
No, I think it's gotten further from that.
Yeah.
I thought I'd seen the stupidest things.
Oh, it can go way lower.
I've seen real world Quidditch. Where you have a dude with a golden ball attached to his ass that people need to catch while they're running around on brooms.
Jim.
But I just watched a fucking dancing, singing banana.
Jim, I've been to Alnwick Castle. There, they literally, because part of Harry Potter was done there, like in the first movie, the flying scene, they actually kind of teach flying where you just have to kind of just make noises while running around with a broom between your legs. That's all you do.
Yeah, no, but you can actually, there are actually tournaments in Quidditch.
How quickly can I grab a ball from a guy's ass?
Yes, that's pretty much what it is, and they are actually running around with a stick between the legs.
Don't we all, Jim?
I mean, if you're a man.
And also depending on the time of day.
Wait, do you only have a dick for like a couple hours? So are you a natural transgender?
Mom said it was my turn with the... that would be funny, just hearing like, Mom said it was my turn with the dick.
Well, you could hear that if you have two girls, I guess.
Yeah.
And they have a little something. Is this a good conversation for Twitch?
We'll see.
I mean, I'm fine with it, but
as long as we don't specifically go into extreme detail.
Chat, if there's a lady and you have a sister, have you ever had...
No. Jim, think of the hygiene.
Well, now that we've eliminated 100% of all your female viewers,
Which, congratulations, things just went from 0 to 0.
I know.
It might just even from 0 to 0 on. It's like already, like was already at 0. Like just already at 0, cannot go lower.
Well, it turns out you can, because I have 100.3% of people that weren't subscribed to me.
Ouch. Does that mean somebody watched it subscribed as well as unsubscribed?
I have no idea.
Would be funny. There we go. No, the ship has now received paint. Oh no. Plain fill white. Guess that has to be done manually. Thanks, Stormworks. You have a perfect understanding of plain fill. Even though I was the one not specifying anything. No, yeah. Also, Jim, I went to the to a company today, and I'm not sure yet if they have space for me because I have to talk about it. But I did get an email saying that they will look into it on Monday and that you can look here for other companies because, well, the website we use. Because do
Can we
even
do the? Yeah, I do. But can we do the thing yet? Can we make it official yet?
You should be able to access Teams.
Yes, but Teams was empty last I checked.
I checked today; it was not empty anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. Seriously? I'd have to paint this inside. Just why? Right, now that that's done, should probably add a little bit more function to this.
Oh, we're getting another life series later this year.
Nice. You know what I'm still kind of sad about? That 13 September will mark the end of the Top Gear trio.
I mean,
Jeremy Clarkson,
okay.
James May, and Richard Hammond. After 22 years of being together, from 2002 to 2024, because that is from Top Gear to the Grand Tour. They will be ending the entire thing. They've dissolved their company. And it is basically like when they left Top Gear, they didn't, but now they did, which makes it actually official that they won't be producing any more stuff together. Which is sad because those three can create content. Like with Top Gear, they've insulted the large number of lights. I've got my first actual warning for the ship's performance. But like with Top Gear, they've insulted basically everybody. Like nobody was spared. Yet nobody was insulted. Maybe a little bit annoyed, but... Wait, I'm gonna try one more thing. What is turning my monitor off and on again?
Again?
No, that is just turning my monitor on and off again. Instead of unplugging it, it does have... Like, here's my issue with my monitor. It does recognize input. Or, I'm not sure if it does recognize input, it recognizes the monitor that is there. My cursor can move over there and do stuff on that second monitor. Yet, it fails to show me anything but a black screen, as if it's turned off. But if I turn it on, it does show me an MSI logo, which means it is just a software problem with NVIDIA. And I know it is because it all started when I updated my drivers. Oh, these are nav lights, aren't they? Yay, the annoying thing is, I have to look up navigational lights. Yeah, like, I can move my thing over. Wait, can I put something over there? And then grab it. I could put it over there, right? But I cannot take it back. What is this bullshit? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Wait, it is an HDMI. I could do something scuffed here, but I'm gonna try it after the stream, alright? I could do the cursed thing of plugging a monitor into my motherboard. There is a very solid reason why you shouldn't do that. And that is purely because of performance. Like, your performance tanks because it has to go from your CPU It has to take from your CPU instead of your graphics card. Which sucks. Right, ship's lights. Ship. Ship's navigation lights rules. Images. How long is my ship? My ship is 54 meters, 54 and a half meters long. Yes, alright. Wait, if I could just visit the website. Oh, this is towing. Yeah, no. Alright, so I need one at the front, one at each side, which I'm gonna go for 2 for extra visibility, and one at the top and one at the back. But that one kind of needs to be on a bit of a mast as well. It needs to be a bit high. It would totally block the vision. It would, well, technically if I put it here, then just have a light on top. I'm sure if I just put this to it, looks sturdy enough, right? Then we need one at the back here as well. Oh wait, this one at the back doesn't need to be on. Just needs to do that. And there needs to be one on top of the roof here. These are all navigational lights. Power from navigational lights. There we go. And then if you look in the back, the starboard side needs to be green. No, I don't want to tap out of it. We should get... It's going to be green. No, I need to go to the additive, green, and then the other side should be red. Yes, I know, extra amount of lights, but I'm slightly annoyed by my monitor problem. Jim, you know how nice having two monitors is, right? Like, you can have at least a decent view on everything. And imagine suddenly losing that to some issue caused by an update. Like, my PC is not that old. So for it to be displaying issues already. I still have to paint those lights in the back. But yeah. You know, I'm going to deafen myself real quick on Discord. If I can find it, there it is. Deafen myself there. Because I am going to end it here and cut it a bit short. Even though I wanted to continue for longer, the problem of my second monitor suddenly turning black is bothering me too much at this point. It's just turning black. It is connected. It knows it's there. It is just denying me vision. But yeah. Hopefully I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe some more Elden Ring, maybe some Minecraft. No, I don't know. Maybe something else. We'll see. But yeah. Hope you guys have a very pleasant weekend. And if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, I know it's a bit short, it was a bit crappy because of technical issues. But if you enjoyed it, make sure to either follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do. You can find this on YouTube later on. If you join the Discord, you might be able to have a chat with me and all that stuff. And yeah, with all that said, have a very pleasant weekend and half a week. Goodbye.